Hey guys, Ben with Dissent Off-Road. We want to show you another 2025 GX550 Overtrail Plus. We just wrapped up for the customer. So starting in the front, we've got our high clearance modular front bumper. Of course, we've got our parking sensors integrated into that. We've got our triple fog lights. These are a rigid SRM. We've got our Baja Designs S8 in an amber. We've got our airflow vents in the wing here that direct the air right into the intercoolers. Inside, we've got a come up 12.5 Solo tucked up in there. Of course, we've got winch access points here. This also allows more airflow into the radiators. Easy access to my winch clutch. Then we've got our Agency 6 winch shackle. Factory Overtrail skid plate is installed back on there with our included tie-in skid plate. And you can see we've matched the bronze logo badge to the bronze that the Agency 6 shackle comes in. We've continued that bronze logo badge on the back as well, so we'll show you that. But let's start, we'll walk around the side, show you the wheels, the tires. So we've got a 37 12.5 R18 Nitto Recon Grappler AT. This is a great all-around tire. It's pretty aggressive for an AT, super quiet, get a lot of miles out of them. So this is paired with an Icon Recon Pro. So this has their interlock. These do not come in a bronze, so we custom coated these in the bronze to match the Agency 6 bronze. We opted out of installing the protector rings here on this particular one, but we went ahead and reinstalled those bolts. Suspension, we've got Icon, I think it's their stage 9, stage 10 kit with the tubular upper control arms and lower control arms. And this is their CD EV, so we've got the app, we can adjust the compression on that app. But how do we fit these tires with such minimal trimming? We've got a set of 74 weld portals installed on this vehicle front and back. You'll see a lot of vehicles coming out of our shop with the portals on them, including our own personal rigs. But these are, if you don't know about them, check them out. They are a 3.88 inch lift at the hub and a gear reduction. So this whole box bolts on to the ends here, lifts it at the hub. So now our axle shaft's going in about 3 inches higher. So you can see the shaft is not at the center line. So pros to this obviously are we get that height and that clearance at the diff. We get a gear reduction 22% to make up for the larger tires. Our full bump point is 3.8 inches lower, so we can fit bigger tires with minimal trimming. And our CVs, our steering angles stay flat. So factory geometry, this thing drives like it did from the factory. So let's talk about what we had to do to fit these tires after installing the portals and the suspension. So with the Icon suspension, it is adjustable. It's, I think, from 1 inch to 3 or 3.5. So we are set at almost the lowest setting we can go here. So essentially this has a 1 inch suspension lift, and then the rest of the lift comes from the portals. But you can see here on a 37, it's very minimal trimming. So nothing up here, we've got no rub. Our bumper takes care of what would rub up here. So that moving that bumper up, and we tuck that inner fender. You can see that our bumper actually ties that inner fender, seals that in nicely. So really only trimming we have to do is right back here in this corner. So what we've done is we've removed these brackets here. We've taken about 1 inch off of this, and we've tucked the inner fender liner back, and then you do have to cut a little bit of sheet metal here. But in the back, we literally have done no trimming whatsoever with the exception of what we've cut off for the bumper. And this will go full bump. We'd have added a set of Perry Bump factory length bump stops, so we are not limiting travel at all. So we've got those front and rear, but this will go full bump, and we still have room to spare with a 37. All right, so this is the customer's daily driver. So he opted out of doing any lighting, anything on the roof, just to help with his fuel mileage and wind noise. So nothing's up there right now. But we did install a set of our steel step sliders for the GX. These are 100% bolt-on solution. And then we'll walk around, show you the rear bumper. All right, so in the rear, we've got our dual swing out. We put a full-size spare on the driver's side. We've got our ladder on the passenger side. Nothing mounted to that yet. The customer can add things as he sees fit back here. But obviously, camera's relocated, so we've got good visibility there. We've got our soft shackle compatible recovery points, all of our parking sensors. Sometimes a lot of people will point out, oh, you're blocking the tail light, which we are. These are kind of narrow on the back now, especially when you put a big 37 up here. So under these tinted lens covers are our combo stop, tail, turn, reverse lights. Those are wired into the factory stop, tail, turn, reverse. So you have full visibility. That keeps everything legal. We have Powder coated a few oddball parts here to match the bronze, just to keep that theme. So we got our handles, we got our table leg. Again, this is our standard tire carrier, so this is all aluminum, this is steel. Every tire carrier that we sell comes with this little flip-up table. Obviously our quick, easy open, slam close latch system with the gas strut to hold it up and open. So super easy, clean setup, real simple to open and close. So underneath, since we've raised this bumper up so high and taken the spare tire out from under here, the next lowest point is a factory exhaust. So this one we've installed the MagnaFlow Overland Series exhaust. That tucks it up real nice and just doesn't hang down, doesn't get exposed to getting banged on rocks. So we'll do a quick startup and show you how that sounds. It's a pretty mild exhaust. It's meant to give it a little tone, but also not to be obnoxious on a daily driver. So you can hear we've got a little bit of a tone back here, but nothing crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna set the mic up here. We'll just do a quick rev so you guys can kind of get an idea of what this sounds like. All right, so yeah, again, it's got a nice little tone to it, nothing too crazy, great for a daily driver, but also main reason we put it under there is to raise that up and we're not hitting it in the trails. All right, so that about wraps it up on this build. We hope you guys like it. We're excited to hand the keys off to the customer. He's flying in to pick it up today. I think he's coming from Utah. But if you guys are interested in anything like this and you want a more detailed build, we've got other builds similar to this that we've done full YouTube walk around. So check us out on YouTube, Instagram. But also if you're interested in getting some quotes on some of this work or for us to perform this work, reach out to sales@dissentoffroad.com or fill out our contact form in our build section on the website. But again, hope you guys like it. Stay tuned for more.